Hello, okay, so welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a kind of like a get ready with me, my everyday makeup look. And so yeah, I already put my foundation. I already put my my primer on. I already did my skin routine, I did all that, so the basic makeup look. My primer that I do use is this one. I can't really say her name right. Tatcha? I like her, so it makes my face look kind of white. So not yesterday, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I'm really nervous because I'm cooking Thanksgiving. This is my first like makeup tutorial. I did one like a year ago and it was a disaster, just like this one, but it was pretty bad. And if you hear that in the background, it's my puppy. So I have a chocolate lab puppy, and then I have a Great Dane who is 6. And my puppy just likes those squeaker toys, so I think he probably hears me talking about him. Usually when I get ready, I usually have YouTube on. This is like the same color as my skin. Whatever. I usually have YouTube on, going on in the background, and I just listen to YouTube videos the whole time I'm getting ready. That's literally all I do. Or I'll watch the X-Files or something. I go in with this from the Body Shop. And then I just kind of do like this, you know? I make this little face. And then I swish it around my face like this. And then I do it on the nose a little bit. Just take whatever's left. And I put it on the nose. And then I don't really do much to my forehead just because my forehead's already small. So yeah, I know it's been a while since I've posted. I really, like I said, I only post when I feel like I have something to talk about. I'm not a YouTuber or anything. I only do this just because I feel like I've been this plenty of times before my other videos, if you've watched them. Because I feel like I'm alone by myself a lot. Like I work and then I have a boyfriend, but like, you know, and I have social media, but like I'm by myself a lot. Like I don't really ever really go out. I don't really have many friends to go out with. Yeah, I don't know. I talk to myself a lot, which I sound pretty crazy doing that. But I don't know. I don't really do much. I don't really talk to many people. I just kind of keep to myself. I wish I had more friends, but I don't, so here I am talking to a camera because I feel like I need to talk to something, so, which makes me sound really depressed and sad, but I promise you I'm not. I've kind of learned to deal with it. I've really learned to kind of just be on my own, I guess you can say. Like, before I met my boyfriend, I was in a previous relationship, which that one was shitty in its own self. That was really shitty, like, ugh. But now, like, before I met him, I would always, like, go to the movies by myself or do things a lot by myself. So I guess I could tell you a story time since we're here chit-chatting. I used to date this guy, right? So this is a story about the time that, okay, I think I put too much highlight on. Oh well. This is a story about the time that I dated a pathological liar. And I know girls are like, oh my god, I had a stalker or whatever. I mean, literally, I dated a pathological liar. Like, I'm not gonna over exaggerate. I dated somebody who lied so much. I met him because I worked at the mall. My first day working at the mall. Anybody who knows me that is watching this, you know exactly who I'm talking about. So, you know. But I remember I thought he was cute, whatever, and I hit him up. I was like, after I got off work, I was like, hey, I think you're cute. We should hang out tonight. It is Tuesday. Let's go to a bar. That's, you know, people frequent here. And he came. We met. I mean, the night was fun, whatever. We hung out. Fast forward to, I think, he asked me out, like, literally the 3rd day knowing me. And, I mean, that should have been a red flag, but at the same time, my aunts and uncles were like, yeah, he asked me to marry him, like, the 1st day knowing him, and they've been together for, like, ever. So, I didn't take it as odd. I really did not. I was like, okay, actually, I'm not gonna do this one today. I didn't take it as odd. I was just like, cool. whatever. Like, he asked me out. I'm your girlfriend. I've only known you for 3 days, and that's okay. I don't know. And so, I should have known from the beginning that there was signs of him being odd, like a liar. Like a liar. Like, I should have known that there was, like I should have realized, like, I would put two and two together, but then I would ask him, and then he would kind of cover it. So one of the lies I remember was he told me that he bought his, I had like literally this whole note, so I wonder if I can find them, of like things he lied about. But I remember he told me he bought his mom his car, and I remember I was like, oh, okay, cool. He told me he went to Oklahoma, because you can be 18, you know, gambling in Oklahoma, and that he had like this elaborate story about how he won so much money that he went into the dealership, bought his mom's car cash, and how the people were like, you're not gonna buy a car, like this whole elaborate story. And then I find out later that his dad bought his mom the car, and I was like, oh. So I remember in his room, I was like, hey, like, you know, your mom just told me this. Why did you lie to me and tell me this? And he was like, no. Like, I gave my dad the down payment. Like, that you must have gotten confused. And I was like, I guess I must have. Like a dumbass, I believed him. Like, I guess I must have gotten confused. I don't know. And there's like, okay, so there's literally crusty, like, toothpaste right there. So ignore that. And I remember, like, okay, cool. But I should have saw signs. Okay, I don't like the way that's looking. I don't like the way that looks at all. I should have saw signs that, I don't know what was wrong with me. Literally, I really don't know what's wrong with me. I didn't know. So I remember I was like, okay, cool. Like, you lied to me. I let that go. Me and my best friend at the time set up like a double date because she was talking to my buddy, and I set them up. Okay, we'll get everybody's names. So the guy I was dating, we'll call him Tom. We'll call my buddy Jack, and then we'll call my old friend Jessica. Okay, so I set Jessica and Jack up, and I was dating Tom. And so now that we have names for everything, thank God, I remember we all went out to eat, and Jack had asked Tom, like, yeah, so Joby tells me you used to work here. And he's like, oh yeah, when I was in high school or 18, some bullshit lie. You know, the summer of, I got hired as a salesperson. And he was like, oh, so, you know, you must know so-and-so. We'll call him Phil, because I think that's the name he said. And he was like, yeah, I know Phil. And I found out later on from my buddy, he's like, dude, I don't know. He's like, I was just making up shit. Like, I didn't know who Phil is. Like, nobody works at Phil that I know. And I was like, oh, okay, so what? So Jack was like, I don't know anybody named Phil at this place. And I was like, oh, so why did you ask him? He was like, because I knew he was lying. Like, you could just tell he's lying. Like, everything he says is a lie. Like, my Jack and Jessica did not like Tom at all. Did not like them. And I should have taken that as a warning, but like, I was in love, whatever. And I should have just taken, I don't know, like, I should have just taken that as a warning that they didn't like him, but they supported my relationship. They're gonna hear a lot of I don't know, is because I don't know why, like, you're gonna hear a lot of I don't know because I was such a freaking idiot back then, and I still kind of am, but not as much as I was back then. These eyebrows are horrendous. Have you seen these? Oh my god. See, I'm usually using this thing, but I decided to use my Anastasia brow dip. So, do you see my eyebrows right now? They look shitty. But, and then another time, I remember he lied because he was in, like, this baseball thing that we have here in my town. And I remember he told me that his ex had called him multiple times at his job, and they held conversation, which I was like, why did you hold a conversation? Like, I don't know if she ever really called him, but, like, I was more pissed off at, like, why did you keep a conversation with her going in the first place? And like, I don't know why I let that slide. I really, like, cause me now is like, what the, you should have hung up. Like, we were about to have an argument on you, the fact that, you know, she called you. I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at you for keeping a conversation. Like, you should have known that I'd be pissed off. And I remember he told me, he's like, I'm telling you because I'm telling you that she called me. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm pissed off with my makeup today. So he's like, I'm telling you that she called me because I don't like this. Because, you know, I don't keep anything from you. But it's like, dude, you don't even tell me the truth in the first place. And I remember he was in this baseball thing, and so she had told him that she was gonna go, that she's gonna go to his baseball games. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I should have known he was lying. She never came to his baseball games because he was lying. Like, she never talked to him. She never said anything to him. Like, nothing. Like, I doubt even made contact with him. And I was just like, what the hell, dude? Like, you are lying. You are lying to me for no reason. Like, this dude have no, and I wish, okay, you know, honestly, if y'all really want me to get deep into this story time, I can find my little notes, and I can like ask my old friend like if she can come make this video with me, because she probably remembers a whole lot more than I did. And so then they're looking a little bit better now that I'm like gonna do this. I don't know, I give him my eyebrows, honestly. And he just lied about the little, like, you could tell him the sky is blue, and he'd be like, well, one time I saw that it was purple, like it was green, and then the spaceship came down. Like, he would make up stupid lies. Okay, not maybe that exaggerate with the spaceship part, but literally, like, if anybody watches this and y'all really want me to do this story time, I will do this story time on him, and you can just tell me, because there's so much that I'm thinking about it right now off the top of my head, and I can't really think of much, but I know I have a whole list, because when we were dating, I wrote down things that he would lie to me about. You know what? This is just gonna have to do. That he would lie to me about. Because I remember I just felt crazy. I literally just felt crazy. Because he would tell, like, even when we would argue, he would say that I said something. I'm like, I never said that. And he's like, no, babe, you just said it, like, right then and there. And I was like, no, I did not. Like, I never said that. But he was so adamant that I said something that I was like, okay, maybe I did say it. Like, okay, I guess I did. Like, it was that kind of shit. And I remember Jessica, she was my really good friend at the time. I can ask her, be like, hey, will you do this video with me to show everybody how crazy Tom was? Because I just think he was literally fucking crazy. And oddly enough, the job that he lied to my buddy Jack about, that he used to have back when he was 18, he actually does that job now. So congratulations, your lie became the truth. Also, I don't know, everybody. I'm gonna put my mascara on, and then I'm gonna call this get ready with me done. So yeah, that's the story. Like I said, if you want, I know it does not make sense at all. Like, this whole fucking story, this whole video did not make sense at all. But if you want actually a real story about the time I dated a pathological liar, let me know. I hate my makeup. I hate my makeup today so much. I will give you that video, and I can actually ask my friend to come and make the video with me, because I'm pretty sure she would love to make that video. So like I said, she hated this dude, and I mean she hated him. That's just gonna have to do for today, because I'm done doing my makeup. So yeah, that is that. This is my makeup look. It's really simple. It's my everyday makeup look. I really don't do much to myself. I just put on a little bit of foundation. My eyebrows, which is what takes me the longest time, and I didn't even do them that great today, so I'm actually pretty pissed off with my eyebrows. About to pluck them when I get off here, so hopefully that helps. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you really want to know about the time I dated, dated him for 9 months. I have plenty of stories on him. A pathological liar, and I can bring my friend on, my old friend. So yeah, and if you don't like this video, don't let me know, because, you know, that's really mean. Okay, well, bye, love y'all.